Okay. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bria K. If you are new here, welcome. Hello. If you've been here before, what is up? Welcome back. Hey y'all, welcome to day one of Vlogmas. We are in this thing. We're in the middle of December. We have about 12 days until Christmas. I hope y'all are enjoying this season well. All right. You know, this year has just flew. This year has gone by really fast, and so I gotta stop and enjoy the season, stop and smell the Christmas roses. So today we're going to be trying some holiday drinks from one of my favorite local bakeries. Okay. They have 4 flavors. Now your girl done grew some wisdom, because a couple years ago I think I did the Starbucks menu review, like their holiday drinks, and y'all, I was bouncing off the walls.
This video was really fun. I'm talking fast now because I'm all jacked up on coffee and caffeine, but I just don't want to talk y'all heads off because caffeine just does something different to me. So share with your mama, daddy, granddaddy, comma.
Like, by the end of the video, I felt like I was in outer space. It was just not, I didn't think it through. So this year I got a couple of drinks decaf, okay? I still got a couple of them with the regular coffee, but your girl got a little wisdom because I'm too old to be bouncing off the walls like that. All right. So without further ado, Made by Leah's. Thank you for the holiday drinks on today. Y'all know I love me some Made by Leah's. The first drink that we're gonna try is peppermint mocha. There's not much more to say. We're just gonna try the drink. Oh, it's a stranger over there. I hope he don't think I was talking to him. This drink is delicious. Let me just, this drink tastes like those Andy mints. You know, those holiday mints with the chocolate on top, the chocolate on bottom, and that cream mint layer in the middle. This is delicious. 10 out of 10. I don't know what coffee blend they use, but this is one of the reasons I switched over to my local coffee shops and bakeries. Commercial coffee shops, their coffee started tasting a little watery to me, and I like the taste of coffee, so this is good. Next, we got one of the decafs. All right, sugar and spice. Let's go. I could just sit there all day with that. Oh my gosh. I'm just playing, but no, that's really good. I'm sorry, y'all. I have not had coffee in a really long time. It's doing something to me. This tastes like a snickerdoodle, like a liquid snickerdoodle cookie. Those are like the buttery sugar cookies with the cinnamon on top. That's what this tastes like in a cup. I give this about a 9.3 or 9.5. We have WC. So this is their white Christmas drink. I didn't really ask what was inside of it, so that means I just get to tell y'all what I think is inside of it. Chestnuts roasting. Chestnuts roast. Chestnuts. What the? Chestnuts. No. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. That's what I heard when I sipped this drink. I was a little off key, but that's because I'm like leaning forward, and my jeans are pressing on my navel. But your girl got a little. I can blow. I don't know what it tastes like, but I'm gonna paint the scene for y'all. It reminds me of like an old man just enjoying life by his fireplace in like a small wooden cabin. He's got the fireplace going, has like a cup of this. All right, you guys, so finalmente, that's how you say finally in Spanish. Yes, I remember a little something. I didn't take Spanish for almost 6 years for nothing. So finalmente, have the candy cane flavor. I don't drink caffeine like that, so this is getting to me a little bit. I can't lie, like I'm sweating, and in real life it's like 31 degrees out here. I mean, the sun is hot, but you know, caffeine. One more drink strong. So candy cane, I feel like, is self-explanatory. Hold on, do we have a little thumbnail in the building? I know YouTubers used to leave that in as like a little thumbnail flex. They'd be like, hold on, thumbnail. All right, we got a good one. Like, girl. I just did the same thing. All right. Liquid candy cane. It tastes like I just opened up a candy cane straight off the Christmas tree, plucked it, and tried it. Not a fan of mint drinks on their own. I like it when it has a little something something. I love chocolate. So this first drink right here, that peppermint mocha, is gonna do it every time. The cocoa, I feel like balances out the mint. The candy cane just was straight mint. I can't do that. Like I need my mint to just be gum or a Tic Tac. I can't drink it. So 7.5. Peppermint mocha, 10 out of 10, my first fave. My second fave would be, we'll say White Christmas. That was really good and subtle and not over. Okay, we're wrapping it up. And not overly sweet. And third favorite, Snickerdoodle, well, sugar and spice. And fourth favorite, candy cane. But yeah, so how y'all doing? We're gonna chat a little bit, if y'all don't mind the shadows in the building. But just want to tell whoever's on the other side of this screen that you are exactly where you need to be. Okay, something about God is his word. He doesn't lie, and he cannot lie. And he just, sometimes in life, I might do a follow-up video, but sometimes in life, I feel like somebody really needs to hear this at the end of this year, as we close out this year. But sometimes we can feel behind. Sometimes we can feel like, oh, it's happening for everybody else. Sometimes we can feel like, oh, look at my age, I should have XYZ. But God knows what he's doing, like far more than we could ever know. I like to reflect at the end of years because I feel like you should. The more I reflect on this year, I see how each and every step of the process was and is necessary. Think of it as like a Lego project, right? And God is the builder. So, Legos, if you're trying to make a masterpiece, like a large monument or something, and you miss one small piece, that can throw off the entire end result. Like it might make the foundation unstable to where it falls. But I've just learned with God, every block is necessary. Like every building block, I should say, every step of the process is so necessary. And we don't know his hand. We can't see what he's doing. We don't know his overarching plan for our life. We just got to trust him and walk in him day by day. And even when we miss the mark, right, there is grace. Like I've seen it. And not to abuse God's grace at all, but like we're human. We should be relying on him as a father. So it's like even when we miss those steps, or if we accidentally mishear God or take a wrong turn to the left, his grace covers all that. Romans 8:28 is so true. For we know that all things work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. It's facts. It's like, I've literally made wrong turns this year, even when I thought I missed my chance or my opportunity, how most people will have you think. I think you can miss out on the things of God, but it's really, 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 really hard when you trust him and you're diligently seeking him and really trying to walk in his ways and abiding by his word. I said, I'm human, so sometimes I thought I heard God, maybe I didn't, and vice versa. But I saw how God made it all work together for my good. That's all I'll leave y'all with. Is I believe that you are where you're supposed to be. Each part of the process is necessary, and trust God more than what y'all see out in the world. I'm telling y'all, worldly success is nice, but it doesn't compare to God. It doesn't compare to the things of God. Remember that your rewards are stored up in heaven, and live by that. And there is no greater gift than the presence of God, right? The peace of God, the joy of the Lord. Like these. It's real deal, you know what I'm saying? And so just reflect before the year ends and see how God did certain stuff. I promise you, like ask him, like, how did you show up in my life this year, God? And you're gonna see, because I see God in the smallest details of my life, right? I'll share this real quick and then I'll go. So last week was like a really heavy week for me, I'll just be honest. Coming back to work after the holidays and everything, and just busy at work or whatever. And so all week I was looking forward to going to a really nice coffee shop for brunch and coffee at the end of the week. I mean, it was on my mind all week long, y'all. All week long. And I'm like, I feel like the Lord is blessing me to rest. I feel like he was granting me rest and going to brunch and just having like a little day date with him. So long story short, I get to the coffee shop and I've never had to make reservations before because it's a coffee shop. I mean, it's a cafe, but Long story short, I get there and they are completely booked. The tables are full. They have reservation tags on the empty tables. And the lady was like, do you have a reservation? I was like, oh no. I was like, it's just me, like me and God. But I'm like, it's only a table of one. And she was like, I'm sorry, we are completely booked. If you don't have a reservation, da 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 da. She's like, you can sit at the bar if you want. And the Lord has me in a season of not settling. So I was like, in my head, I'm like, I did not come here to sit at no bar. I'm sorry, not sorry. And so I'm looking there. I'm like, now I know me and the Lord are supposed to have a date at this coffee shop. So I'm standing there. The host is looking at me. And, whew, God be my witness. Out of nowhere, there's a woman sitting at a table near the host stand that she's waiting for somebody. She hears and sees the whole exchange. She gets up and she volunteers her table. I don't know if she had a reservation. I don't know what was going on, but she literally gets up. She picks up whatever's in her seat. She said, you could sit here. I said, what? Because she had a reservation and she hadn't even eaten yet. She was like, yeah, you could sit here. I'm waiting on somebody and da 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 da. So she gives up her whole seat, her whole table, her whole reservation. I didn't have to lift a finger. I just had to go. Like, I felt like I was supposed to be communing with God at that coffee shop. I get there, it's booked. The flesh wanted to say, man, see, I knew it, da, 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 da. But I stood there and just waited. And the Lord turned that woman's heart, or just prompted that woman to stand up and give her seat up to me. And I proceeded to have a beautiful brunch, a peace-filled brunch with God, and I just got to sit there and reflect on his goodness. So look for little instances like that in your life, but know that it's big. You know that that's God, okay? I actually have to go. I've run out of time. But I love you all, and I will be seeing y'all soon. Bye. I have a lot of energy. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all here really soon. Make sure y'all tune in. If you have not already done so, y'all know, hit the subscribe button, the likes, the post notifications, and let me know what kind of videos y'all would like to see this holiday season. All right, without further ado, I'm out. Peace. Y'all be sure to check out your local bakery and coffee shops, okay? Starbucks, we know what they taste like by this point, but y'all local coffee shops, baby's gonna do it every time.